Jason Alvin and Zach Mackey back here at Western Illinois. Montana State grinds out a 23-14 victory over the Leathernecks. And Zach, it was not a pretty game by any stretch of the imagination, but sometimes you need those in order to get where you want to go during the season.
Yeah, there's going to be plenty to talk about throughout their meetings this week because there were quite a few penalties, but I know we talked about during our broadcast, this has got to be a little bit of a light spot too because you look at it as a team that really struggled to run the ball in Montana State and pass the ball in those short yardage type of situations, but you still walk around with a victory on the road, which is not easy to come by, especially a place like this where you got to fly into Moline, you got to bust down to Burlington, a tough trip in all, but still the Bobcats sit 2-1 on the year. To get that second win, you got to be happy.
A big day from Logan Jones for Montana State, 167 yards rushing, has an 87-yard touchdown run, third longest in Montana State history. You've got to like the way he stepped up in the absence of Isaiah Afonso.
Yeah, it's just a cool story. Logan Jones, a guy who's from Montana, wanted to play at Montana State, gets the opportunity and does the most with it. Like you said, his first 100-yard performance, and he went way past that, 180 yards and a couple of touchdown scores. And really, he was the 1-2 punch that the Bobcats really needed with a couple of injuries, putting some of that running back group a little bit short. They really needed Logan Jones to have the game that he did, and great to see the senior step up.
And defense up front limited Western Illinois, to 2.1 yards a carry, and they were dominant on the front seven.
Yeah, they really were. We talked about all throughout this week calling for that defense to have the same performance they had a week ago, and boy, did they ever. They came a couple of times and really brought the house. I mean, that's a really good defensive line that I think is going to give a lot of messages to a lot of teams in the Big Sky.
23-14 the final here. They'll be at home for Norfolk State next week at 1 p.m. Mountain. For MSUBobcats.com, I'm Jason Alvin. He's Zach Mackey.